Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our full YouTube workout for this week. So again, we have a variety of exercises, and just like last week, we are kind of mixing things up. Rather than keeping all stability ball or all dumbbell or all band exercises together, in the bulk of our workout, we're going to kind of mix up what we're putting together and the standing versus laying down. I know some of us, Terry, do not enjoy the quick get up and get down, but we know it's good for us. So we're gonna do it anyway. All right, so equipment-wise, you need at least one dumbbell. You may want a variety, but we really only have one exercise we're using it for. So something in kind of the medium range that you can get overhead is gonna work perfectly. You're gonna need your handled band as usual, one, maybe two, and your stability ball. And I believe that hits it. All right. That being said, let's get to work. Our first block here, we have 5 exercises. We'll take a little bit of a rest before we hit round 2. So 2 rounds, 60 seconds. Starting with that dumbbell. So grab your dumbbell. We are taking a front squat with an overhead press. Notice we only have one dumbbell this time. So when we hit halfway at 30 seconds, we're gonna switch arms. Low body is gonna keep doing the same thing. So on our single front squat, you want to make sure that if you are looking in a mirror, no matter which arm has the dumbbell, your body position is never going to change. What will happen as you get tired is the hips will kind of push out to the opposite side and the arm kind of craters in, and we end up in this funky side sit position. We don't want to end up there. We're going to force our obliques to control this extra weight and sit straight down the middle. All right. Dumbbell in hand, pick a side to start with. Feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width. Chest up nice and tall. Your opposite arm is up to you. I like to take it out to the side. It feels like it balances me a little better. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice big squat. Big overhead press when you stand. Squat and press. Now obviously I want you to stand as quickly as you can through your glutes. By doing so, you make this weight feel a lot lighter. The faster you can stand, the less weight your shoulder has to do. It also makes you a little more tired and kicks that heart rate up. Last one, switch sides quickly, and here we go. Right into it. Keep those abs pulled nice and tight. Remember any squat position that we do, those glutes are sitting back behind. Your weight is in your heels. 10 seconds to go. Excellent, stay with it. One more. Here we go, big squat, big drive. Set that down. We're going to the floor. This time, we're eliminating the whole walkout position. And you got a full 60 seconds of a pike to a push-up. Diane, you're gonna flip over and take your chest fly to your overhead pull. All right, push-up position, everybody. We got a full minute. Do the best you can. 3, 2, 1, here we go. One push-up, one nice big pike. Press those heels down, back to that push-up. Use the pike as your push-up break. That pike is going to give the shoulders just a little bit of a break and allow you to keep going on these push-ups. Nice, guys. Those abs are super tight. Whether you are doing a chest fly or a push-up, you got those abs pulled in tight. They are staying strong. They are fueling your movement. Think about them as your powerhouse on this one. You get 10 seconds. Hang in there. Come on, guys. Push through. Almost, almost. Give me one more good push-up. One more good pike. All right. Very good. We're back up on your feet. You need your handled band. We're going to take the band down across the floor. Step one foot onto it. The opposite hand has the handle. We're going to take 30 seconds right here of our lateral lunge with high row. So I'm going to step out with my handle side into my lateral lunge, and nice big high row back to center. Here we go, 30 seconds. Press those hips back, big lunge, and center. Lots to think about on this one. When you hit that lunge, sit down low in that leg, press the hips back. Chest stays as tall as you can. It's gonna drop forward a little bit. That's totally natural. Just make sure that your shoulder blades are pulled nice and tight. One more. And we're gonna switch sides. So switch hands. Flip that band around. 1 foot on. And here we go. Nice big lunge, big pull, and center. The other thing I want you thinking about as you step together is to squeeze through the inner thighs. So that outside leg is powering you up. The inner thighs are pulling you back into standing. We've got time for a couple more. One more here. Excellent. Drop that band, meet me at the floor. We have 2 more to go on this block. The first is our slow motion tuck in. So I want you to start from your glutes. We're gonna try to find that balance point. Slow motion, you're gonna reach everything out as far as you can. Ultimately, I would love for you to touch that low back to the ground and pull back up nice and slow. If you keep ready, here we go. If you cannot get all the way down, I want you to go as far as you can and pull back in. Keep those abs pulled in nice and tight. Pelvis stays tucked. So at no point should you end up in that big arch back position. You stay wherever you can to keep those abdominals tucked in nice and tight and that pelvis tucked in nice and tight. Now at some point, you may get to a point where you absolutely cannot do anymore because your abs are on fire. Drop a foot and take it as a single leg and just alternate legs every time. Even with that, you may get to a point where you cannot keep going. Drop your feet and take it just to that crunch. Whatever you can do to keep those abdominals working for our full minute here. We are almost there. Hang in there, hang in there. We got about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and collapse. Alrighty, last exercise, our single leg hamstring bridge from last week. Diane, I know you just rolled your eyes at me again, but you got this. You got this. One leg in the air, heel down on the ground. Now remember, you have an option to keep your knees together or take the legs straight to the ceiling. Do whichever one works better for you. Ready? 30 seconds. 2, 1. Tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glute, lift, and tap the ground. Lift, and tap the ground. Remember your arm option. The farther away your arms go from your leg, the harder the movement will be. The closer your arms are, the easier the movement will be. So go where you need to go. Nice, guys. Keep it going. Keep it going. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. And here we go. Press through that ground by squeezing the glute. Not by just working that hamstring. Squeeze and lift. Excellent. Come on, we're thinking buns of steel here. Buns of steel. Nice, guys. Keep it up, keep it up. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. I want you to take your time coming back up. So we started right out of the box, exercise number 1, really kicking up that heart rate with the dumbbell front squat and press. And as we've gone, your heart rate should have come down just a little bit by these last 2 at the end. So that being said, grab a quick sip of water if you need to, But meet me back on your feet because we're gonna go right back into round 2 with that dumbbell front squat. All right, so I'll give you a few more seconds here. Good news is we only have one more round on this one. One more round. Take a couple nice deep breaths. Dumbbell in hand. Does not matter which side you start with. Feet set. Toes can be turned out slightly if you would like. Tuck that arm in nice and tight. Abs in strong. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it, guys. Big squat, big press. Squat, press. Now, just like any other squatting exercise we do, you can combine these movements as much as you want or separate them. You can take a squat, stand, press, back in, and keep them completely separated, or you could squat and press, squat and press. Obviously, the latter is going to kick up that heart rate. Switch sides. Deep breath. Here we go. Squat, big press. Good. Remember, use those glutes to power that press. That's stronger. You squeeze those glutes in to pinch that penny. The tighter those glutes are gonna get, and the less work that arm has to do. You're almost there. Give me one more. All right. Set it down. To the ground. Power pike to push up. Or chest fly to overhead, Diane. Okay, guys. Everybody ready? We got one last minute here. You've got this. Stay moving. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Big push up. Big pike. No matter what, your goal is to stay moving. If that means that you've got to take that pike nice and slow to not stop, then that's what I want. If you need your knees on your push-ups, please do so. Just bring them up as quickly as you can, so we're not hanging out on those knees. Awesome, guys. Come on. We're getting close. 10 seconds. Keep it going. Can you give me 2 more? Can you give me 1 more? Big pike. All right. Nice job. We're back up on your feet. We got that lateral lunge to high row. So band. Go ahead and step on. Chest up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Big lunge. Big pull. And stand it tall. Very good. Nice strong pull. No matter what, that elbow comes up nice and high every time. Whether you have a super big lunge or just a little bit of a lunge, drive that elbow higher than your hand. 1 more. Excellent. Switch sides. Ready, stand it up nice and tall. Never scoot over quite far enough. There we go. And here we go. Awesome. Good. This is a move you have to keep a little bit more separated, unlike that squat and press I was talking about earlier. If you pull too early, you'll never really get to that lunge. So this one you want to separate just a tiny bit. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Last one. All right, to the floor. We're going to take those tuck-ins. Slow motion again. So find your setup. Tuck the pelvis. Pull the abs in nice and tight. Here we go. Reach. And in, nice and slow. You know, your other option on this one when you get to that point where you feel like you're hardly moving, or you just cannot keep that balance, is to work on just that balance on the top. Tuck the pelvis, pull the abdominals in nice and tight, and work on just holding those feet up. It looks so much easier than it really is, as you can tell, by doing them. Trying to find and hold that balance is super tough. Awesome, guys. Hang in there with me. My abs are burning. I hope yours are too. Yes, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it back. All right. Last exercise on this block. We've got that single leg bridge. Lock in that pelvis, tuck it under, abs tight, glutes pinched, and here we go. Lift and lower. Squeeze and try to drive that leg up through the ceiling. If your knees are together, you want to drag your hip bones up through the ceiling. If you can, keep an eye on your hips and your leg and try to make sure that they're not rotating. We want to stay as flat and square across the hips as you can. Last one coming up. And switch legs. And here we go. Lift, lower, lift. Excellent. Push through the ground. Use that glute. Strong honey. We got strong honeys. Come on, hang in there. We're almost there. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. All right, guys, from here on out in our workout, we're breaking up our exercises into groups of 2, just like we did last week. So the first 2 blocks are gonna be 45 seconds on each exercise. They're gonna seem long, but then the last 2 are gonna be nice and quick. So grab a sip. Meet me at the top with your handled band. And we're gonna start with our reverse lunge and a single side row. So this one's a little different. We got handles, hands in the handles. Each hand has its own handle. So we're not gonna hold our hands together on this one. We're gonna stay on one side first. So I'm gonna step back with my right leg actually my left leg into my lunge. You'll be able to see a little better. I'm gonna step back with my left leg into my lunge. When I get to the bottom, I'm gonna take both hands and pull them to my right hip. Stand it back tall, same side. Left leg lunge, hands to my right hip. All right, we're gonna hit 20 seconds and then we'll switch sides. Ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lunge and twist. So every time you twist, you're taking the hands to the front hip. Low body does not rotate. So that bottom knee underneath you should not turn. Only the shoulders and the torso are turning. Next time you're up, switch sides and switch directions that you turn. If you are really focusing on using your obliques, your abdominals to turn you, you're gonna feel them as you go. Last one, turn it all the way around, right into our chest fly. No tricep, just fly. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. Coming out of that lunge with rotation, you might be pretty out of breath. So use this one to catch your breath. Take a deep breath in as your arms open, and then blow it away as you pull. Nice, guys. We're looking at 10 seconds remaining. We're gonna turn it around one more time. Awesome. And time. Turn back around. Pick which side you want to start with. Reverse lunge and single side row. Here we go. Down and rotate. Check that back knee. I would rather you rotate less, but stabilize that back knee from moving. Awesome. And switch sides. Excellent. Strong balance. Pressing out of both feet into the ground. Stay with it. We've got about 2 more. Last one. Very good. Turn it around. Chest fly one more time. In position. Here we go. Squeeze. Open. Squeeze. Open. Everything comes from the front of the chest and shoulders. Nothing else wants to work here. Your abdominals are stabilizing, so they should be tight. But otherwise, pulling from the front. Squeeze and pull. Awesome, guys. We're looking at 10 seconds, and then we move on. 3, 2, 1, and time. We're keeping our band. We're gonna stay with these band exercises. We're gonna take our lateral lunge and our front press. So hands are at the chest. Nice big deep breath. I'm gonna lunge out to the side and press forward with my hands and then back together. Ready? 22 seconds, here we go. Lunge, press, back to center, and again. Press. Good, remember all of the fight on this exercise is keeping the band from pulling your chest back to your attachment. So you want to keep those hands straight ahead. Last one. Switch sides and go right into it. Awesome, guys. Woo! That band wants to really pull you back in. So fight it hard. A couple more here. Last one. All right, this time we're going to turn and face your attachment. We're going to stand on your right leg. Take your left arm, or your right arm, same arm, and kind of tuck it into your side. From here, we're going to take a high row out of the free side, which is your left side. So it's just elbow high. I failed to mention, you're standing on one leg. So standing on my left, my right. I'm trying to do this opposite for you and I'm getting myself confused. Stand on your right, pick up your left. Take your right arm and tuck it in. High row out of that left side. 20 seconds right here. Only left. Fight that balance. Find a focal spot. Squeeze the inner thighs. Pull that elbow up nice and high. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Stand on your left. Pick up your right. Tuck your left arm into your side. Right arm high row. Here we go. 20 seconds. Remember, no matter where your hand goes, your elbow goes nice and high. Always higher than the hand on a high row. Keep that squeeze between the inner thighs like you're trying to lock your foot to your leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Back to lateral lunge with press. We're going right into it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lunge. Press nice and strong. Back to center. Press. And center. Come on, guys. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Very good. Switch sides. And here we go. Chest is tall. Shoulder blades are back. Abdominals are locked. Nice strong movements. We got one more to go. And face your attachment. Standing on your right leg. Right arm tucked in tight. Pick up that left leg. Left arm high row. Here we go. Lift. Lift. Good. Big squeeze. Chest is tall. Lock those legs together. A lot of times, the tighter you can keep the legs, the less likely you are to wobble. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch everything. Standing on the left. Left arm locked in. Pick up that right leg. Right arm high row. Here we go. Yes. Good, strong pull. Elbow high. Keep it up, keep it up. Good. All the way to the end on this one. 3, 2, 1, and time. Drop that band. We are moving on to our short work. So you need your stability ball. And we are going to be on the ground, on your back, on both of these exercises. So we're getting double work on the hamstrings today by hitting our stability ball bridge. So join me on the floor, all the way on your back. Feet are going to go up on top of that ball. Remember, when we are doing bridges, it's the bottom of the shoes on the ball, not the back of the leg. So bottom of the shoes, arms down by your side for extra support, arms back by your head for less stability. Up to you. We're going to take that bridge. Step 1, tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glutes. Here we go. Lift and lower. Tap that ground. Lift and lower. Use the glutes. As you lower, the instant response is to release the squeeze in the cheeks. We're trying really hard not to release that squeeze until you get to the ground. Then you can give it a little bit of a break real quick. But otherwise, you want to keep that squeeze. Almost there. And time. Pick up that ball between the legs. We're going right into our wipers. Side to side. Here we go. Only as far as you can rotate, keeping those shoulders on the ground. Shoulders pressed down. Excellent. Remember, they're only 20 seconds. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball down, feet on top, right into it. Here we go. Squeeze and tap. Squeeze and tap. Good. We are keeping as little break as possible between the exercises. So as soon as I call time, you are picking up that ball. Good, good, good. Remember, at any time if those hamstrings cramp, stick a leg in the air and stretch it out. Pick up that ball. Side to side. Here we go. Reach and center. Reach. 20 seconds. Keep going. We have one more round after this one. 3, 2, 1. Ball down, feet on. Tuck the pelvis and lift and lower. 20 seconds. Hang in there. If you need to at any time, slow these down to try to ward off the cramp that I know is probably coming, Diane, or already happened. So hang in there. Last one. Pick up that ball. Feet in the air, side to side. Here we go. Big reach. And reach. Yes. Keep it up. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. And time. I was losing my ball. All right, set that ball to the side. Come on, up on your feet. Just kidding. Don't set the ball to the side. You're going to want it. Well, you may not want it, but you're going to need it. Final block. 20 seconds, 2 exercises, 3 times through. This may be the toughest one because of heart rate, so do your best to stick with me. We're starting with that plank rollout, either on your knees or on your feet. Then we're going to stand up and hit some power sumo squats. So quick reminder on power sumo squats. Power just means we're standing as fast as possible. So for some of us, that means we just get up quickly. For others, it means maybe you stand fast enough that you can get up onto your toes. And ultimately, you may be able to push hard enough that you leave the ground. Power is what power is to you. So you do the best you can do in that 20 seconds. All right? So starting with your ball, forearms are on, knees or feet. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Elbows roll an inch or 2 and back. Press those hands away from the face. Control, control. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up on your feet. Wide feet sumo squat. Here we go. Big power. Come on, guys. Give me whatever you can. If you can give me a hop on 1 and then 2 that just stand fast, that's fine. 3, 2, 1. Back to your ball. As quickly as you can. Knees up. Here we go. Yes. Remember, I'm not stopping the clock for transition. So the faster you move, while it makes it tougher, the stronger you're gonna be. 3, 2, 1. Back to your feet. Here we go. Squat. Big drive. Keep those knees nice and wide. Keep those abs in tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the ball. Last time, guys. Come on, come on. Meet me there. Let's do it. Hold on to it. Roll and reach. Roll. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Feet. Oh, this is it, guys. Here we go. Big squat. Let me see that power. Woo. Up on the toes is good. Anything that's moving is good. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you made it. Woo! I don't know about you guys, but that last block fired me up. All right. Now the good news is our cool down and our stretch are a little bit longer for the next couple of weeks. So flip over off of this video, get to that cool down, bring that heart rate down and get a nice stretch. Great job today, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic week.